Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
I guess it feels very 369, doesn't it? It does feel like a throwback for top esports. It's the wrong top laner locking it in, but it's not a pick that they're short of experience playing with. As the Gangplank locked in for Breathe here.
Alleviate a bit for RNG.
Yeah, nicely done there by TN to be first on the crab. Look at this. I mean, obviously Gala and Ming know that this is an option, know that this is a very real possibility. They'll dodge the bubble. So Jackie just trying to get a bit of damage, Mark. Not quite able to find his target there. If the bubble lands, though, there's kill threat. And that is just the story of this lane from start to finish. Kill threat in the top side as well as TN looks for the gank onto Breathe. A good way to start this matchup off. Bully the new top laner of RNG, but Wei in the wings trying to join his top lane and protect him. But can't go for this 2v1 as he steps on forwards a bit too aggressively. TN still pretty healthy right now as Breathe knocked back. Flash is available, but Breathe flashes too late. It's 2 kills for Wayward and an absolute disaster for RNG.
Yeah, Wei shows up, but it's like, hey, I can get you out of this. Another 2. You could threaten Soul at like 22 minutes, and that would not allow RNG to scale up. But now they're looking for Breathe. No,
the stun doesn't quite land there. It doesn't matter. It really does not matter. TN grabbing himself the kill this time around, and I love this from TN. He's like, you know what? We're against Gala there. Ignite used as Wei was moving into the lane, but TN is just going to repeat gank. He's just going again. Breathe. You don't get to play top lane. You don't get the 1v1 that you were looking for. You just get bodied time and time again. Wayward with the emotes, and Breathe having the worst game of his split.
220 gold, by the way, Herald in pocket. He's already taken 2 plates. This top side is just going really bad, but now they're actually looking to potentially contest here.
Well, TN gets the red buff, but it might be at the cost of Night. The Dawning Shadow from Gala. What a snipe. It's TN. I mean, he got the red buff. Silver lining.
It looks like they should be able to.
Yeah, no culling available here. TN still a while away. He's at chickens currently. The threat from Mark and Jackie trying to push everyone away. Wave the target right here. If they can kill the jungler, this would be huge. There it is. Dragon taken as well as the pick. And top esports, the early game kings. They manage to find yet another advantage. Ming will fall underneath his tower. The bubble lands. They can't actually kill him. Ming survives. In the meantime, Xiao, who sacrificed for the players, he has to bulk away, but taken down by TN. Ming now charmed up and finished off in the end. And what should have just been a kill on the support turns into more for top.
Almost as if Ming surviving actually made it worse. They all get baited in. Top esports absolutely crush RNG, and RNG who were hoping if they manage to get the dragon, they stop the stacking, get absolutely obliterated. Perfect opportunity to throw the Herald down as well. Tian is 4-0-3 right now. He's given a ton of gold over to Jackie Love as well, and they get it here, but definitely not over yet. The scaling is in the favor of RNG. And they're obviously, we've seen them come back from deficits like this before. Xiao might be in trouble.
Xiao's used the Valkyrie. There's the stun. Dawning Shadow to get him a shield, but with the Everfrost, there is no escaping. TN with yet another one, who, by the way, TN having an amazing game.
It's not like they have a go button necessarily, which is something they often rely on now. Is that a tidal wave coming over the wall?
Look at the tidal wave! Oh, the charm comes out from Knight! That was gorgeous from Knight and from Mark. Wei will survive with his life, but what a combo.
It's a 9,000 gold lead already, Joe. 9,000 at 16 minutes. It's insane. And RNG have the package. This is desperation.
Oh my god, the damage out from Jackie Love and Knight. What can you do? This is what you get for existing RNG. They get demolished in the jungle. 2 more kills as it's just everything going the way of top esports. There is the dragon available, but I don't think top esports care about the Drake. They want to end before the soul is even an option.
That's what I was going to say. Like, this is going to be a super early soul. I don't even know if the game will last long enough. That's how far ahead they are. 10,000 gold lead at 16 minutes. They're about to pick up another tier 2 tower. There's only 1 tower outside the base of RNG left available. This is just an absolute dismembering. We do see Tian going to pick up the dragon as well.
Won't finish any more of these towers.
But, I mean, as much as they're defending, damage is being done to the tower, and Dragon is spawning in 2.5 minutes. And I do feel like eventually they're going to have to lose somewhere. Ming.
God, well, see you later, Ming. My God, that's damage out from Jackie Love. And with a pick like that, Any concerns of Top Esports stalling out are officially gone. The tower falls. That's all 3 tier 2s in 19.5 minutes. Like you say, Snipe over the wall though, and a cannon barrage to disengage. RNG holding on, but Jackie Love ain't stopping anytime soon. Top Esports jump into the mix, and more RNG alive. The gold lead is just too much. Breathe might find one, but it does not matter one iota. 18-2 as Top Esports rip RNG apart.
And this is just a fantastic example of the growth of Top Esports. So much respect there. They're 12,000 gold ahead, and yet they don't just pull the trigger. They don't just go in. They wait. They buy time. They let the package time out. They get some poke down. Jackie Love finds a window. He doesn't get punished. He has flash, so he's definitely safe to go for that. And then instantly, the trigger is pulled. They all go in. They get the fight. They get the dragon, and they won't even do the
like. What a combo! What a strategy!
Yeah, it feels very tempered. Feels like they aren't given the opportunities. Whereas before, they'll just go, look, we're mega fed. We're really good players. Let's just make the fight happen. They're showing a lot more restraint. And as a result, RNG, they have 2 kills. That's all they've accomplished this game. 2 kills. Nothing else at all. And it is not looking to get better right now. Top Esports fishing for this 3-man. They should be able to get away, but no one's there to defend the tower as a result.
And, you know, we've seen things like this Corki being first picked across the world. This is how you punish a Corki. Sheer early aggression. Never let it come online. Mid in him. Going to be in
Breathe
trouble.
got a tower.
Breathe did get a tower. That's going to be a bit of gold. But Ming has to save Gala's life in the meantime. As the mid in him falls, the Top Esports move towards the top side as well. You know, RNG, you know, they got 1 tower. It's a small silver lining, but hey, it's something.
Yeah, not sure it's going to be enough, though. Breathe having to reset to try and come in. They're losing these inhibitors so quickly right now. And again, no engage from RNG. No reliable engage to find a window. They're just at the whim of all this harass.
Oh, it's a knock-up onto Ming. Bit of damage there. Dawning Shadow to get the shields as well as Gala just gets kicked onto the fountain by Wayward. I don't know if that was the intended target there. I don't know if that was the intended direction. But it doesn't really matter as Knight is just fiending them in the back line. Breathe will fall. And Top Esports padding their stats as they look for more on the fountain. Ming cannot do anything as the big damage comes out from TN's gangplank. And now Ming gets them to run out of the base. He's trying to buy time. He's trying to do anything that he can, but he knows it's over just as much as Top Esports do. I don't think they're going to end. I think they're going to dive the fountain. There's a charm. Okay, they are going to end the game. Top Esports 1-0 with almost a kill a minute over RNG.
Yeah, and RNG barely just breaking over
the game. Leona would be interesting. We've barely seen Leona this split. Leona has been a staple, like, first pickable support in the meta in LPL for like 3 years straight. And then this misrepresentative here. I use Pool Party because
there is the nice thing about Pool Party is you land this on a wave and then you start recalling, pull out the coconut.
He had Xiaohu alongside him to make sure that he could contest this one. Breathe behind enemy lines. Tien flashes over the wall and aggressed upon immediately. Look at the rest of the team jumping on, but Tien smites the crab to keep himself alive, but the rest of the team is here. Wayward now need to work across the team. Mark has arrived. Gala on the scene as well. Big damage onto Mark, and it's RNG winning the early game. It's RNG making proactive plays, bailing their jungler out. Nobody going down, and it will just be vision control. Wei tries to get into the pit at the last second there, but denied entry. Tien dodging the charm, moving over to his team. There's a knock-up onto Mark. Maybe a pick here for RNG. A silver light. Oh no, the Fate's call at the last possible second. And now knock-ups onto the team. Mark goes down to the end. Tien low on HP, but Wei falls alongside him. Double kill for Wei, but Knight stacking up onto 3. Look at the ulti damage coming on through from Knight as he churns through the health bars. Ming trying to escape, but pulled back in with another move. Double kill for Knight, and Gala chased to the ends of the earth. Drake spawning in game number 2. We'll see if RNG can maintain their hold on this game. Still 2,000 gold up. Will be able to grab that Drake for themselves as they move towards this mid lane to try and contest the Herald here. Ming using the quickness, but won't really find an engage. The Herald gets its charge. Xiaohu looking for a flank. RNG will be able to deny any further pushing. Tien needs someone to jump to, and he's okay.
Oh, Knight.
Knight actually using a cleanse here, uses ulti. He's tanky, but is he tanky enough? That's a lot of sustain coming on through, but will finally fall. RNG find the numbers advantage, find the fight that they want. Wayward, though, is on this Gwen, and he's finding his targets. Big damage coming out. Gala forced to flash away, and Top Esports somehow actually go 2 for 1 in this fight. Now Shahu taken down. Jagulov going underneath the tower even further. He's an absolute madman.
Problematic. And they will just stay on top of you, and it'll be so much harder to get them off. Now, Wayward is caught out.
Yeah, pick onto Wayward here. Does use the Hallowed Mist as everyone ulting forwards, and they will find the pick. There's an opportunity for RNG as Shahu goes to the bottom lane to push. What else can RNG get on the map?
Looks like Top Esports might take this time just to get the mid tower, as RNG obviously moved away from defending it. Shahu's going to be able to crash this wave in, but Top Esports actually should benefit in terms of objectives, although they obviously do lose that kill. A lot of mobility on this lineup of RNG to get on top of someone. Now, Ming will find Tian, but Tian should be safe. The question is Knight?
That is a big question. The TP cancelled. Breathe slams him against the wall, and Knight will be disarmed. Now to the bottom side as Top Esports rush to fight.
Dragon in a minute. Likely going to be the next fight around that, but RNG should be able to take this tower first.
Tien away, sparring a little bit in the jungle as RNG do manage to brute force this mid-tier 1 down. And we're just trading towers back and forth around the map right now as both teams starting to build themselves significant piles of gold. As this will be Breathe finishing off the tier 2. Somewhat uncontested. Honestly, that's 600 gold in his pocket, which he's not going to complain about. And look at Breathe's scoreline right now. 2-0-2, already with a Triforce and a Black Cleaver. He's going to be somewhat of a menace in the next couple of fights.
Yeah, going to be in a much better position with all those items than obviously he was in game 1 when he was playing the GP and got bullied out. Now, Mark has to be careful. I know it's cholesterol, but don't really want to burn that for nothing. Going to be set up a fight for this one. As you said, Breathe super strong. Knight has picked up the Zhonya's, so actually stalled out his Rylai's because he sees RNG continues to try and burst him out and pick him off as a target.
Speaking of, he is in a bit of a dangerous position. The never move. Mark can follow up with the Spirit Rush at the last second here. Tien is instead the one caught. Beautiful play from RNG. Now Wayward on the back line, trying to get in the mix of everyone. Wants to get the damage down. Infernum across the team from Gala. And Top Esports have been found in the mid-game. Jagulov now knocked up and taken down by Ming. And forget the dragon. RNG won the purple worm.
They get the jungler, and then they find more, and that is enough. You can see they respect Knight, they respect Wayward. They try and kite them out, wait for the ultimate of the Swain to time out. But as soon as they get that second kill, as soon as they see the window for it, they know they can just take the Baron and further push themselves ahead in terms of this gold lead. Dragon secured by Top Esports. You know, and as I said, Cloud Soul would be fantastic for them, but they still one away. And ultimately,
over the next couple of minutes, like you say, it should be fine for RNG. 9-5. It's most people's jobs, but for right now, it's RNG's scoreline as they look for tier 2 in the bottom side of the map. Their gold lead building now, 5,000-6,000 in their favor as they take control of the map. And we need to see clean gameplay, but this is RNG's comfort zone. This is what we know them for. This is the team that have the best mid-game in the entire world, or at least they did at MSI. Ming going for a face check here. Tien realizes that is not a fight that he can take. Ming has backup there.
Yeah, and the mobility of the Rakan makes it difficult. Tian's fishing for something here. Not quite sure what he thinks he's going to find. And you have to be so cautious. If way presses are, you know, it does not take much for Xiaohu to be there.
No, it really does not. It's the Top Esports. I'm not sure they're strong enough to actually fight right now. Mark a target. Will walk away with his life. The Eclipse really saving him on that one. As the rest of RNG just group up to take this tier 2 tower. The question to me is not can they take tier 2s. They've got 50 seconds left of this Baron. Can they start to threaten in him? Yeah, and I thought he was picked off again, but Blast Cone's out to safety. Knight kind of left out, but has the Cloud Rift to rejoin his team with that movement speed. Tien moving down to try and push that wave out. Oh, it's Wave that's caught out instead. Never Move is going to be stopped by the stopwatch. That was a crucial stopwatch as Ming finds the quickness, gets onto the perfect target. Wayward down, and now the rest of Top Esports into the blender. They just can't fight this one. Knight in the middle of everyone, and sure, he's got his Zhonya's, but it's not really going to do much, is it? RNG find yet another play at Top Esports. They just can't seem to work as a team.
They just can't find it. Chance split off from the rest. They try and pick up Way. Don't respect the stopwatch. So much burn, right? The combo comes out from Mark. The ult on top does nothing, and then RNG is so ready to engage. And I think this is the difference. When RNG has tools to say, we are going now, we are killing this person, they look like a completely different team.
Certainly do, and RNG just straight away gonna end this one out. No messing about, no trying to get kills on the Baron. I say that, they are actually gonna go. What a kick! What a kick from TN! It doesn't matter, but that was a 5-man kick from TN just there. Beautiful stuff. The Nexus will fall, and RNG do what RNG do best and make sure this series goes to 3.
And with Renata taking out the pool, like Kalista Renata is really problematic for a lane like Jinx Tom because they can just range to Ras constantly, and the sort of defensive tools of Tom don't really help you out there. Whereas here, because Renata's banned, they end up
into this bottom side right here.
Yeah, I mean, he Sonic waved it, so he knows it's gone. Oh!
Trying to move around to Xiaohu, caught, and moving into the jungle, but Mark is here, exhausts him, forces the flash from Xiaohu, but the slow is still there. Tian wants to go for this one, actually flashing on forwards. One more auto will do the trick. Oh, Knight flashes forward and gets it with the chain lash. I thought he'd escaped, but Knight never lets him get away.
So much in... I'm surprised Wayward didn't just ult him into the wall just for the trade. But regardless, you know, Breeze had the wave in a comfortable position, was able to just kind of like stabilize it.
Oh, there it is. Slammed against the wall and Breathe in big trouble. Does he have the sustain? Not even close. Just walloped down, smashed into the floor, but behind in gold so far. And I am really curious what this mid game is going to end up looking like, because as soon as Knight starts to get onto the map, you're going to win a 4v5. So they do have to be cautious. Gala might be caught in the bottom side as Mark goes forward, but actually just going to be bashed about himself. Flame Chompers to deny any further engage. There's a Fate's Call way into the play as well, and Mark's gone already. It's already won for RNG, but now the rest of top esports, they're not backing away anytime soon. Jackie Love running out of mana though, can't blast any more rockets out, and in goes Xiaohu with the Empress to fight. And look at this, RNG regrouping, trying to posture, trying to position to fight this one, but the Drake already so low will be taken down for top esports. And actually, Jinx getting excited. That's big damage out from Jackie Love. He's CC'd. Can they finish the AD carry off? He backs off into the pit though and will survive. Way the one low. Resets galore for the side of top esports. It's one for Gala on the back of the play, but Jackie Love is chasing him down. The rockets are flying, flashed over the wall, dodges the zap, and I don't think top esports can dive it.
And top esports are happy with that. They get the top lane tower, they get the first tower blood, and Jackie Love gets the red buff, right? That's everyone. Everything.
Halfway on that cooldown as Drake started by top esports. Knight hiding in Fog of War right now. If he doesn't have any ultimate stolen for the time being, we'll have to see what he grabs for himself as he enters the fray. But I think RNG realizing this is a bit dangerous. Knight moving in from the side as well. Chain lash there, damage on Breeze. Is that Crumbs or is that Cutie Pie? I forget. It's one of the Dignitas boys anyway. It's one of that gang. Yeah, bit of a tough one to read. A little bit more tempered and willing to play things like this time catch, willing to play for Jackie Love as opposed to just being an engaged tool. I feel like he's a much more three-dimensional player these days. Which is absolute nightmare for Kalista and Aurelia. RNG just trying to brute force this one as in goes Knight to the back of the plate and immediately Cian just walks up and smites it. It's just daylight robbery. RNG kicked out of the pit by top esports. And you know what? You mentioned that Baron. It would be dicey, but I wouldn't put it past them.
I think they'll take mid-tier 1 for now. I'm not sure they're going to go with the Baron. Wayward has popped his elixir, though, so the heavy investment for that extra health, that extra size, and that little trail behind him has come in. And you can see they're trying to use this momentum. They should be able to get this tier 2 tower.
Yeah.
Will RNG
maybe
respond?
Some picks. In goes Wayward, diving onto Breathe. He's low on HP, but surviving. Ming onto everyone. Wayward locked up and taken down here as Breathe flashes out to the back of the play. Rocket for a bit of damage, but it's just one kill for RNG.
Where you can still steal with the Sonic Wave into Smite. I stop esports, of course they're gonna go for it.
Oh my days, this is so close. Xiaohu forced away as Knight takes the Emperor's Divide. 3k on the Baron. Wei has to earn his paycheck here, has to go for the Smite steal. Ming into the pit here to buy vision to try and survive here. Fate's Call comes on out. Sonic Wave onto the Baron, the top esports.
Got Mega.
They're just doing this all day long. Wayward kicked away. Wei finds it! Unbelievable! Wei gets a kill, gets the Baron, and keeps RNG in the game.
Contest this one, but it looks like they are vying to do so regardless.
Yeah, Tien actually has a flank angle here, and it means that Top Esports buy a bit more vision control of their own
The
jungle.
RNG wary of the flank potential. There's Mega.
Wayward's turn, Mega not. It's going to be the engage coming out. TES need to find the smite, and they do. There's the soul. Knight on the backside, straight onto Gala here. He needs defending, but the rest of the team not there. Wayward low though. Breathe gains some resets. Gala still surviving for the time being. Chain Lash, and a Kingslayer comes on through, taking down RNG. One by one, they fall. Jackie Love lives through as Knight takes their names.
And the Knight Silas comes through huge again. They get the soul. They do not care that RNG had the Baron, had the stats. They're able to find it. Mark saving Jackie Love, keeping him alive till the end. And as the resets start to come through, the extra shielding for the Mountain Soul as well, Top Esports are able to take it and should just be able to look for the end here.
They're going to be able to brute force this one. 5 seconds on Way, but he's a one-man army. Mark happy to tank the towers to make sure that Jaggulov can fire away. Way has to come in, has to jump into the middle of everyone just to try and survive, just to buy time for his team. But the Nexus low, Way falls. Half health on that Nexus is Jaggulov still going strong, but they're just going to kill the players of RNG. They take the numbers advantage and they go in. Breathe now tries, but Knight with another double. And that is the series. Top Esports win out their grudge match. They take down their twin.